Take two. Could be a few takes here before I'm finished. I look well rough today. I've been up all night, had a few whiskies, and just listening to some music at the moment. Thought I'd post a video just to see what it comes out like. If you want missing too, yeah, courtesy of a manic experience with an angry neighbour. Playing the music too loud and big argument, and God knows what happened really, but I had my tooth knocked out and I should get it replaced really, but it's too expensive, so I don't bother really. But it's kind of weird on me though really. I don't normally look at myself very often. So basically I came here because of Sean's videos. A lot of what he was saying made sense to me. The videos seemed to come along at the right time as well. I was looking for a few answers and confirmation that other people have been through what I've been through, and Sean's videos were a total revelation really. So decided to come here and see what it was all about. Made a few friends so far, but it started off a little bit slow, but hopefully it'll pick up. I've done a mega blog, I finished it now pretty much, about my first ever experience with mania and eventually being diagnosed as bipolar. So hesitation now. Slight hiatus there really. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Yeah, so that was back in 2002 and stable for about 3 years. Well, zombified really on meds. Wasn't really, can't really remember much about the 3 years after my initial diagnosis, but was stable for a while, if you can call it stable, and then the tooth incident happened with the neighbours. Got it knocked out, it went on for hours. I was drinking a lot of fish and very high and manic and just playing my music too loud, and they obviously got the ump and it went from there really. So anyway, that night I phoned the police to obviously complain about the fact I've been assaulted, and he said come to the door, the police are there to take a statement. The next thing I knew, they wouldn't come into the house because they've got no right to actually gain entry without permission. And really they shouldn't have been on my property. But I walked out onto my driveway and they snapped a load of handcuffs on me. So, spent 12 hours in handcuffs. I mean, I was the one that was assaulted at the end of the day. I know I was manic, but there was no need for it really. They were just total arseholes, the neighbours. And got sectioned, even though I was just slightly drunk really, mainly. Big hangover that day. So getting sectioned, that was a big shock. I couldn't believe it. I thought I was pretty coherent. I said I just got drunk. Basically I've been assaulted, what am I doing here? And I was just trying to reason with them really. So I saw the doctor and went from there really. The police were outside my room the whole time. Like, what could I do? I was locked in a room. Nothing I could do. And spending 12 hours in handcuffs, it's just barbaric really. It's unbelievable. But that was 3 years after my initial diagnosis, and got sectioned for 28 days, and then volunteered, believe it or not, to stay in another 3 weeks. But I have a party in the psych world. It's great fun. I meet some big, really nice people in there, and it seems to have a connection that I don't find with other people really, well, with anybody. Only when I go into hospital. It's kind of hard to explain really, but I sound pretty flat at the moment, but when I'm manic, I'm a lot more vocal and sort of outspoken really, and just everything seems to come naturally. Yeah, so, well, By the way, I'm Lee. Did I say that? I don't know. Better say my name. And I'm going to drink some coffee because I've been up all night. Probably a couple of pots of coffee. And seeing my psychiatric nurse today to have my injection of risperidone. I'm on quite a high dosage, 50 milligrams every 2 weeks. But I want to try and see what happens if I stop taking it. Hopefully it remains between me and the doctor and the nurse, because my wife is just totally freak if she found out. So hopefully they keep it confidential and not inform her. But I don't know, I'm just fed up with the whole med cycle really. It just goes round and round in circles and it's never ending really. I think at the end of the day the events happen with mania and bipolar in kind of a sequence, and it is like a spiritual awakening really, but it's hard to move on from it if you're not taking as much from it as Sean did. I mean, he was in hospital for 3 days and after that he was never medicated, and he seems to be leading quite a productive life really and helping out quite a few people, and his video is brilliant. So I don't know how he broke out of the whole med cycle yet and got away from the psychiatric profession really, because you can't really do it in this country. They allocate you a psychiatric nurse and a psychiatrist, and psychiatric nurse comes and sees you every 2 weeks, and that just goes on forever really. Eventually they do refer you back to the GP, but I've been in that hospital quite a few times, probably section 3 times, and in hospital about 5 since 2002, on and off, probably 6 actually saying it. But the thing that annoys me is that I'm trying to be chirpy at the moment. I'm normally pretty flat, probably sound flat anyway and kind of down, but that's just me really. I don't know what me is anymore. It's really hard to put my finger on it really. The memory, this sucks, it's just totally gone. I don't know if that's the meds or it's part of the illness, but the memory is just ridiculous. I've just sort of forgotten who I am really, basically. And my personality just seems to have gone, along with a lot of other things really. But gotta get this tooth done, I think. I've had this for 5 years now. Oh, look at this, it looks right. Hopefully, even though it looks bright on this recording, the video come out dark so you won't be able to see me. But I doubt it somehow. It's coming out okay on here, it's obviously going to record okay as well, so I don't know how long it gets to record. I think it's 10 minutes, isn't it? So I'll probably waffle on for another, I've got another minute and a few seconds really. I posted a few blogs on the website, so they're quite long-winded, so take a look at them if you get the inclination, and any comments would be much appreciated. And just like to see other people's perspective on it really. Supposed to be meeting up with a guy I met in the chat room who's read a few of my blogs, but a little bit dubious about phoning really, because I'm not good with strange people. Not strange people obviously, but strangers. Nobody's strange, but I'm not good with strangers, and I don't really socialise that much now really. So I think I'll leave it there really. I think that'd be about it for now. Might post another video, but I'd prefer expressing myself through music, so I'll post music videos, and they're all songs that hold significance to me, like with the lyrics and just, well, mainly the lyrics really. They sort of describe at each stage my experience. So that's it anyway. Peace and love. Cheers. End of story. Just stop that quick.